program out, so I know the names.
They sort of follow out practice.
We had a bit of a talk after the first game.
It was a good trip. I had one.
Yeah, I said, oh yeah, well, next time I'm available, I'll definitely come up. Yeah. Get the bush ready, get the...
Oh yes, you gonna do a bit of commentary?
Yep.
Oh sweet.
Just undo the boots, mate. I've got fours and hit thirds.
Yeah, the guys, your second grade fixture. We're just standing by, waiting for the guys to take the field. We've got a couple of young ladies up here in the commentary box. What was your name? Huh?
My name's Lainey.
Lainey, how long have you been following rugby union?
Oh, a few years now. I've never really played it myself, but yeah, my sister's Greta Smith, so she goes all right around here.
And look, what do you think about the eye candy? I mean, third grade, there's a lot of experience. Second grade, they start to get a bit younger. A lot of kids in first grade. Which grade do you prefer?
Second grade, actually. Jack Collins, I've got my eye on. He's not bad on the eye.
He plays all right too.
He does. He goes all right. He's got some quick legs. You know, cheeky little goosey here and then.
Oh yes. Okay. So you'll be tipping him for a try today.
100%. I've got him for 2, and if he doesn't, he'll be washing the dishes later.
Right. Are you intending on taking him home, putting him to work?
That's the plan. That is the plan.
Right. Well, there you go. He's got something to play for. And your friend here. What was your name?
Claudia.
Claudia, you're a fan of the Barbarians, are you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic. So we've got a young lady supporting the other side. They're a fine-looking specimen, a bunch of specimen, those gentlemen, as they take the field.
Oh yeah, look at her go.
It's,
Like we've got plenty of leagueies here today.
Few leagueies out there amongst the union. You think it makes it a bit interesting?
Yeah, a bit of a mix in there today. We'll see some different technique happening there.
It'll be a good game.
Yeah, a few chip and chases, I'd say. Saw some earlier on in the fourth grade. It wasn't too bad.
Yep. So, and of course, after the game, it'll be the Tormina Hotel or the Coast Hotel where you like to get a cold beer.
Tormina Hotel all the way. We'll go a palmy, and then we'll go to his new.
I've heard the palmies are nice there.
They're not bad. Lamb cutlets go all right too.
Fantastic. You're not on the staff there, are you?
No, I'm not at all.
But,
just a local, mate.
All right. Oh, well, there you go. You're hearing it from the local. That's not a paid sponsorship comment. That's fact.
That's facts.
And anyone you'd like to have a shout out to?
Claudia, I'd like to shout out Tom Collins today. He played great at 10. Good passing technique, good spiral on the ball. Would like to see a bit more action from Tom, maybe in the second grade on the bench.
Okay. Oh, yes. Lovely. Rightio. Well, look, thank you. The real commentators are about to take the mic, but look, thanks, guys, and we'll keep watching, supporting rugby union.
It's been a pleasure, mate.
Lainey and Claudia, catch you later.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gents, to Bay Range Rugby Park, beginning of second grade.
Referee Brian Marshall today.
Wind slightly started to pick up just a little bit.
Bit longer second grade, 35 minutes each way.
Big Jimmy Bellamy looking for his head up. Yeah. Maybe holding on to the ball this week.
You mean the YouTube sensation?
Oh, mate, he made Fox Sports. Sean Maloney even gave it a shout out.
Yeah. All for the right reasons, of course.
All for the right reasons. Big Bear, it's good to see him back on the field. It's gone wide quickly.
I'll tell you
it's
what.
A straight run there.
Oh, nice. Good hands.
Shade Perham.
Oh, touch forward.
We'll see the first line out of the game.
I don't know my fellow commentator, but up here, they're much bigger and a lot stronger looking in third grade, aren't they? It's a big step up.
It's a big step up. How was third grade?
I played fourths against Barrowville, and I'll tell you what, Mr. Foley and his other lesser-known brother Brendan have really turned Barrowville around this year.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them in the second grade comp next year.
All right.
I tip them now and here as they're going a long way to the finals. First scrum. I think it could be the first contested scrum of the day. So very keen being a hybrid front rower to watch this.
Now, number 14 for Harbour, is that Oscar Edwards?
Oh, I don't know, but
That is a solid mullet.
I think the sideline reporter to get his barber and give a shout out to the barber, because that is choice.
Back of the scrum, nice kick, clearance. Probably didn't get the legs that he wanted, but another line out on the 22.
Got to say, Touchy's looking good there with his flag right up. You can see it on the camera.
But they're going quick.
Oh, nice. Oh, Cobain, big run. Pump those legs.
Flicked it out the back.
Oh, sniffing trouble here, trouble.
Mackenzie,
Oh, he's a pretty boy too. I think that's one of the ladies are looking at.
little Macca. Little step on the inside. Ooh.
Oh, Daddy Wiggins. They've controlled him well, I think.
Close to the line. Nope, held up. Held up.
5 metre scrum.
It's unfortunate there from Brian Marshall. Normally, being a fellow front rower / outside centre, he'd normally give those ones, but not today.
Early days though, he was right up there for the call. I'll back him in all day if he's that close. Bit of a hush in the crowd here. I can feel something coming.
Feeling, I think they're going to go to the right here. Mackenzie set out to the left, but he might switch it out if they have. Straight to the outside centre. He's gone wide, squiggling. Oh!
Oscar's dropped it on though with a free line. They'll be talking about that back of the pub tonight. Oh, the Tommy on the coast.
That was wide open then.
That even might have made the chalkboard.
Well, I know it's early days yet, but it seems to be that the front row have definitely got their work cut out for them today. It seems to be we've had a fair amount of scrums so far this game.
For our viewers back home, it's unseasonably warm here in Coffs Harbour.
Correct.
I feel for these mountain men. They've come down from Armidale, which was snowing last Sunday from all reports, to a day where board shorts and singlets would not be out of the question.
I hope they pack the SBS 30, that's for sure. Oh, it's a good scrum there by Harbour. Oh, Jimmy Bellamy's been popped.
Oh. Former Mid-North Coast representative.
And Lachlan Daniel's the little halfback there.
I don't put them in. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I'm really loving the bar connection actually, the Knights bar connection of playing for their home team socks and shorts.
It's a messy line out there. Double knock on as referee Brian Marshall has indicated.
The skills in the first 5-10 minutes have been pretty superb though for warm conditions.
Now it's a good referee today with Brian Marshall. He's got a fair amount of experience. Played for a number of rugby clubs, including the Jindabyne Bush Pigs.
Oh, there's a club.
For a number of years. So I can sure he understands the feeling of the hot weather compared to the cold weather for these Barbars players. Scrum fed in nicely. Number 8's going to pick it off the back. He's going for the corner himself. Ducks under it. Knocks it on again.
Oh. I think he's called a penalty for the high shot.
Oh, look at that. Is that Matthew Quirk as the touchy on this close side? I think it is. They've gone a quick tap and go. Jimmy on the inside to Bear. Bear's driving.
Oh. I know you can't see it, but I think the humidity is really affecting the players out there. It is slippery, the ball.
The slippery ball. This would possibly be the 10th scrum just so far.
Yeah.
In less than 5 minutes in.
I'll make a brave prediction early on. The team who doesn't do the dishwashing at home are going to win the game when they hold the ball. Hopefully the dishes are all dirty in the sink of the winning team tonight.
The Barbars shaping up to either clear this kick out or they're actually going to run it.
Yeah, these uni boys have cheek.
It's a good scrum there by the Knights. But they've got the penalty for boring in. As I said, referee Brian Marshall, being a former front rower, he knows exactly all the tips and tricks that these guys are trying to pull off.
I tell you, after a couple of weeks of uncontested scrums, these second grade boys, I imagine, are loving it, the tight five.
Jimmy Bellamy's already got his hands on hips, sucking in the big ones.
I've seen him walk down the street and do that, though, to be fair.
Yes.
I think it was to the pub. Where else do you walk to?
Tell you what, Trent Withers jumping at number 2 there. He's getting right in front and causing a lot of dramas for these Barbars already. Big Wiggos lifting him at the front there. It's going to be interesting lineouts for the rest of the game today, I think.
Could be a real strength for the Knights. And I tell you what, I don't think the men from the higher city in Australia are going to enjoy getting out jumped.
No. We've got a scrum on 22, 15 metres in.
Like all the purists are here for a reset. Make your cup of tea.
We've got Stuart McVicker here at fullback for the Knights. I think he may have been watching Coming to America last night because his hair is curly and shiny. He's just gone the soul glow the whole time. So if they kick it out, I'm sure this luscious lock of hair that Stuart's been giving us today is going to get a good run on TV, that's for sure. He's gone to the 5A, he's coming to the blind, he's looking for it. Covan's got him there quickly. Cops Harbour in there, committing to the ruck. He's gone over the top, and here he comes. Here comes Stewart with the soul glow. He's looking for it. He's swung it wide.
Oh, hands.
At the shade.
He's dead.
Oh. Unlucky there, unlucky.
With hands like that, Stuart McVicker's dishes are definitely dirty tonight. That was well played. I don't know about you guys at home, but it's hard to pick at the moment. Each team's filled each other out. Probably Knight slightly on top. But
played most of it up in the Barbars half to begin with. So it hasn't seen any real continuing phase play just yet. It's been stop-start. So we're hoping to see a little bit of a continuity coming through now.
If you're fortunate enough to get grass and it mown, wait till tomorrow, because I think we're in for a game here.
Mackenzie set on the right-hand side with Stewart inside him. When Oscar Edwards on the outside.
Yes.
And that's it. They've gone to Macca. He's run to the line, past to Stewart. He's up quick in defence. Up quick in defence there from Eugene Quinlan.
He wanted a piece of the hair.
That's all
he
did.
was.
I think he's assuming that Stewart maybe stolen his soul glow. Good leg drive there from Bear. Placed the ball back nicely.
Very nicely. Long place.
Out to Jimmy Bellamy. He's looking for the offload around the outside, but he can't get it.
No. Well
tackle, on the ground, release.
Oh, nice.
Little snipe.
Yes.
Down the left-hand side there. Coffs Harbour getting some good face play going at the moment.
This is where the real game starts in the 22.
It's a couple of pick and goes. He's going to go again.
Yes.
To that blind side.
Well controlled, good numbers.
Big Wiggos there. I think he's looking for a hit up in a second. No, he's just going to step forward, get out of the road. That's to the number 8, Dane Cross.
I can confirm Big Wiggo has dropped 5 kilos to be 135 now. So
that's what married life does to you, mate.
That's not the camera making him look big.
So what have we got going on here? It's a penalty?
It looks like they're all back on the line. They're well drilled.
And Coffs Harbour just going to take a tap and go by the looks of things.
Yeah.
No? Yes?
Going for touch.
That penalty was for incorrect entry into the ruck there from the Barbars.
Yeah. The side door's been shut.
Could we see a driving maul here? You know, it's a short line out. They've gone with a 5-man walking in, Bear at the back. Withers up.
Number
Down.
9's working.
Oh,
Oh, not
not straight. That's a coach killer right there.
Especially after the penalty on the line.
Missed opportunity there from the Cross Harbour Knights.
When you're training on Tuesday, a bit of line out thrown after that one.
Barbars call for the scrum.
Yeah. I don't know about you, sir, but I'm looking forward to have some ball. They haven't had a lot of ball. I'd like to
Yes.
see what they've got with the ball.
Fortunately, I can probably see them just kicking out of their out of their 22 at the moment, trying to get back down the other end of the field. They haven't seen what the northern side of Bay Range Park looks like at the moment, these Barbars players.
They have a lot of free periods at university. I can imagine they get the kick on the oval a lot. So I'm expecting some good stuff when they get the ball in hand.
The halfback's just kicked from the base of the scrum there. It's gone up and just gone out
22,
on the
25.
just past the 22. Cross Harbour throw. They'll probably set quick again here. Standard going to Trent Withers there. He's at number 2. They're going to fake forward. Oh,
The danger man in 13, Shim, is holding out the back.
oh, smushed off a couple of would-be tacklers there. Good leg drive there from Cobain.
Yes, very unlikely not to be playing in the main game today, Cobain.
Good clear out.
Yeah, good hands, a bit isolated.
Dane Cross there.
Friend
Settles it. Out to Macca. Out to Bear. Gets a big palm going. He's looking for Bellamy.
Oh!
Bellamy giving it on the inside. Oh, Brian Marshall's called it forward.
Not as good as last week's effort, ladies and
James
gentlemen.
Bellamy is unlucky when it comes to that white line. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen. Hands on heads, he says. Hands on heads.
It could be that wide line has been freshly painted. It's causing a lot of grief for a lot of players, don't you think?
Could be, could be. I think it's just with the current weather and the reflection of the sun off that, it might be blinding a few of these guys. Bit of fear seeking in.
Could be the fumes, fresh
Could be the
paint
fumes, yes.
Do say the lines look good. Well done to the linesman here.
Yes, the ground does look fantastic here at Bay Range Park.
Yes. Must be all those quality quarry products.
Cross Harbour setting at the back of the scrum, back of the ruck there. Barbars kick, it's not bad.
There's a better exit. Oh no.
Didn't get the angle on it that he wanted, I think. Maybe might come off and ask Bernard Foley for some tips if he's still around.
Yeah. Another quick line out.
Cross Harbour not giving the Barbars any chance to get themselves settled in these line-outs. Out to McVicker, he's
Oh, the
gone
hair,
it.
the
He's
hair.
looking, a hair, the soul glow. Step back in the inside.
Oh.
He needs some support there.
He must shimmy shake his way through the salon. 'Cause that's a good
Macca's gone, he
step.
stepped back on the on the right. Gone again.
The girl's favourite, the ladies' man.
Straight running, that's what we need. Oh, and they've got hands on that ball and ripped it out.
Good rugby
And
play there.
referee's letting him play on, which is good.
Yes,
nice
love to
free
see
flow.
a running game.
Good free flowing game.
Great for you viewers at home on the TV too.
I have to say, that is Oscar Edwards here at number 14 with the Joe Dirt mullet.
Oh, and his mate next to him.
Z-Man is... when I played 2 years ago, there was a game where he dislocated his shoulder in the first tackle, put it back in and played the rest of the game. Now that guy would lucky to be weighing 50 kilos on a wet winter's day.
That's if his hair's wet. It's a lot of hair.
A lot of hair.
Don't let the head tape fool you. We're just jealous up here in the box. We don't have that kind of hair.
Oh, messy line out there from the Cross Harbour Knights, unfortunately. Lockie Daniel, halfback, has to take it in himself. Who's going to step up? Wigo? Wigo goes into halfback and offload to Melman, but he's gone. Knock on. See, unfortunately, that's what happens when you have a prop stepping into halfback when the halfback had to do the props job.
Yeah. And a bit of update from training. I think he now considers himself as a prop. He's given up the second rower title, which is good to see.
Good to see.
Yes. Married life has treated him well.
Well, I think this could be the opportunity for the Barbars to actually get into the opposition's half.
Yeah, first real meaningful
opportunities. You can see their back line set up. Everyone's got their outside foot forward, except the outside centre. I think he's going to try and run a straighter line.
A typical uni team with quite a young looking fit back line.
Number 10, Buff Abra. Buff Abra.
I'll let my fellow commentator take that name.
Buff Abra.
Yes.
All right, Buff, let's see what you got, mate.
Yeah.
That is, unless the number 8, Josh Clark, thinks he can take it off the left and run straight over the mullet of Oscar Edwards. But it's a good scrum. It's a solid scrum.
Yeah, nice scrum. We're very
Halfback's had to
close
dig
to
in
that.
there for it. Off to Buff.
Oof.
Buff's cut out wide.
Oh,
Great
beautiful
line.
hands. Just corralled there by Shim. Oh, penalty.
Oh, penalty. Hands in the ruck there. Hands in the ruck there.
In the cookie jar. Just couldn't help themselves.
Couldn't help it.
Don't blame them. They are nice cookies.
It's a real first opportunity for Barbars to get on the attack.
Yes.
Getting to the Coffs Harbour half.
The Knights have had all the ball and all the possession and all the territory.
Oh, that's a shocking kick. It hasn't gone out. Soul Glow's had to put his foot on it at the back.
The hair's got
And-
footwork.
It's just got out. Just got out.
And we're back to where we were about half a minute ago.
Yeah.
Beautiful rugby union. We spent a long way going nowhere, but a lot happens.
Correct. Yeah, we're 17 minutes left in this first half, and the score's 0-0. The ball's gone over the back there to Bellamy. He's given it out quickly.
Oh, great run,
Straight to
great
Dane
run.
Cross. Huge big run there.
Yes, Bellingham would be proud of that run.
They've got to recycle quickly. Out to Macca. Macca's gone wide.
Oh, the danger man.
He's
the
looking
danger
for the
man.
mullet. Oscar's got his hands on this time. He's keeping himself in. Oh, and he's lost the ball.
I reckon it's hair gel.
It's hair.
It's hair gel.
It's all the hair.
Yes. Could be sanitised in the new day and age, but I'm backing hair gel. Oh God, they've had so many half chances, haven't they?
It's full cliche. It's definitely an arm wrestle game so far this first half.
Reminds me of school dances. So close, but so far from a dance with the best looking girl in school.
Correct.
I normally wake up after that happens though.
See if Coffs Harbour can't put something on with this scrum again. Showed what they've got a little while ago.
They've probably been the best aspect of the game to watch so far, the scrums. Very even.
See if Wiggo and Bellamy can actually get this front row moving forward and get a strike on the ball. Oh, they've put the pressure on, that's for sure. It's come out the back quickly and it's over the sideline for a line out to Coffs Harbour.
Yes.
Right, this is a really good attacking opportunity for Coffs Harbour here. You can see they've actually gone straight away to a short line out because you've got Cobain standing out in just outside the...
Really second receiver New Zealand style.
Yeah, outside Macca there. We've also got Dane Cross standing outside there as well. They've waited. It's come down quickly. It's off to Macca. He's got options. He's gone inside there to Dane.
Oh, the Bellingham man.
It's a quick recycle and they've got to go again.
Oh, that is great.
Brian has blown the whistle for offside. Barbars having a... Ooh, he's gone to quick tap Macca there. He's gone to Cobain. He's stepping through.
Hurdles.
Like the gazelle that he is. It's very close to the line. You'd be looking for one of your big boppers at the moment unless someone's going to sneak around the side there. And they have. No, and he's held up again. Denied by Brian.
Do you think he gets dreams of bank robbery, the ref? Because he loves held up, doesn't he?
He does. He's a good accountant.
Yes. Like a small break in play, just recapping earlier scores. Third grade, 53 to Coffs Harbour Knights, 7 Barbars. And the Marlins played Hastings in the younger grades. Marlins winning 40 to 5, in 18s. Hastings getting up in 16s, 26-10. And Hastings getting up 17-15 in 14s. Good to see that junior rugby is well and alive here on the Coffs Coast and Port Macquarie area.
Yeah, I think it's a true testament to the strength of rugby in this community for the fact that you've got so many young guys that through the whole part of COVID were just training for so long and all they wanted to do was have a run. And we see that on the Friday nights with the young fellas when I think it was last week the games got called off and we were here at men's yoga on Monday night with a few of the dads and it was quite interesting that a few of the guys were very, very disappointed that the games got called off on the Friday night for some of these young guys, the under 8s and under 6s. So
I have to say, I'm happy the camera's facing the other way 'cause I do not want to see a prowling tiger. Maybe
Oh.
after tonight, the coast or the Tormina. Another
Give
one
you-
for the purists, the scrum reset. Another
Another-
cup of tea.
Another cup of tea, another good reset.
Yes. The wind's just starting to pick up here, so the Barbars could be coming with a wind in the second half, so they can keep the score level or close to level. They
think
could be
that-
the favourites.
The Coffs Harbour are really backing themselves. They had an opportunity to take the points before, but they went a quick tap from Mackenzie. Now they're going to push over scrum.
Oh, this is
Bellamy,
nice.
Bellamy and Wigo. Oh, the ball's come out the back.
Oh, unfortunate. Danger man,
He stepped
danger
through.
man.
He's in.
Oh.
Yes, great try there by number 13,
Mr. Shim.
Shade Perham.
They call him Shim. He's terrorised every grade so far, fourths, thirds and seconds, and I think first could be soon. Well, you have to say, reward for dominance from the Knights.
Correct.
But the Barbars won't be unhappy. They defended a lot, the Knights used a lot of energy, and they've only come away with 5 points, conversion to come.
12 and a half minutes to go in this first half.
Yes.
That's been a huge defensive effort. I mean, to concede only one try and spend the whole time basically in your 22 in that first half.
It's no exams. It's hard work.
It's
Physical hard work,
But I think at the same time, Coffs Harbour just really not taking the opportunities that are there in front of them. We've had a lot of drop ball. We've had 2 tries disallowed for held up. I think it's an opportunity for the boys to really get back here, consolidate, and get the basics right. We've had a front row interchange. We've got Mr. Chris Wiggins coming off and Mr. Matt Joyce Moose
Oh,
stepping up. So
that's a cult hero from one end of town, replaced by a cult hero from the other end of town. That is beautiful stuff.
We're joined in commentary now by Mr. Jonathan. What was it?
Praying
The
Mantis.
Praying Mantis Paff. There we go. Paffy, welcome, mate. How was third grade?
Caught the third grade.
Yeah, it was good. Pretty hot out there today, but I thought that's one of the better games I've ever seen a third grade team. It's never really trained or played together before. Sort of, we clicked pretty well. I think we were throwing the ball around. It would have been fun to watch. I think from the sideline, and we threw it around a bit and tried to do a few things. So
The skills were good.
It was, mate. Your kicking tee definitely got a workout today. That's for sure.
It did.
And I think you seemed very disappointed in yourself with hitting the sticks on the last one.
I had a bit of a bet going with young Jack DeDassel about if I made the conversion, he'd buy me a beer, and I might have hit the post. I think I hit the post twice today. So
Well, here we go. We've got a massive big run coming out from Dane Cross up the centre there. He's still going.
From the
Made it
Belgian.
over to the halfway. He's got to get down and recycle the ball
Oh,
further
nice
forwards. Lockie Daniel out there to Macca. He's just kicked down because he's seen some gap out the side there, and it's gone out in the full.
Yeah, young Dane's been a good pickup. He's a Snappers junior who lost his way and went to Bellow League for a few years, and
Right.
thankfully with the league folding, he's come back to Snappers, and he's been one of the sort of really good young players, and hopefully we can convince him to stick around next year. He's been definitely one of the highlights in the second row there. He runs quite tough, as we saw there. He's had a bit of a busted sternum, so I think he's got a bit of strapping there.
I
Tell you
heard.
what, Trent Withers is causing absolute mayhem for these Barbars jumping there at number 2. He's stolen another ball there. It's gone quick.
Well, you know what it's like lifting someone like Trent. Oh, here we go. Good-
Cobain. The gazelle there with those massive legs. Mack has spread it wide again.
Oh, the danger man.
To Solvo. He's got to get him on the inside. He's looking for the kick.
Oh,
Of
that's
course he
it.
was. Can Oscar
Oh.
get there? He's got to get on the pace, and the ball's beat them all.
Well, we got a break in play. I heard in the mail that the co-coach of first grade, AJ Gilbert, had to go for his mother-in-law glasses after seeing the game you played last week, Paff, to put you in third grade. Is this correct?
Oh, look, mate, I was pretty devastated not to play fourth grade this week. It was one of the all-time great fourth grade teams I think that we've rolled out. Matthew Quirk running around, and some very handy footy players were playing fourth grade this week. A former back in Ross who looks more like a forward now. So.
Well, I don't know. I think if there's another fourth grade fixture, hopefully my wife's not watching at home, but I reckon a couple more golds under my belt, I might even climb on top of the chain shed and get my boots back down and have a run next year.
I think we saw there just how with Shade Purnham, he's been floating around in the lower grades the last few weeks. He's a very, very quality football player. So
You mentioned that just before earlier on.
Yeah, we've been calling the danger man here.
I think there you see Buddy getting over for a try in the corner. He's another one who's come over from league. He's starting to find his feet in Union. Really, really classy player. Left foot kicker's always handy. So I think he'll probably be in first grade in a couple of weeks' time if the blokes keep getting injured at 10. So
For the viewers at home, obviously this year we've seen league not go ahead, unfortunately. Do you think we'll see many boys stay? You're there training every week. I heard you also do a little bit of roles with the club. Are you the register?
I'm the secretary at the moment. I think provided Quirky doesn't retire, I'll stick in that role. But look, I think a lot of people when they come over to Union are surprised by. I think there's a lack of ego. We've had a few good bus trips, which are a great way to get blokes involved in the club. I think. Bloke standing to my left, Singer's one of the all-time greats on a bus trip. So I think the leaguey boys have really enjoyed just rocking up and having a bit of fun. And to their credit, they've played third grade down in Barraville. They've travelled around. They've gone to Glen Innes, and they're not getting paid like they normally do. So look, if we can get a couple of them, that's a good win. And we're happy to have them for this year. Just off to the left there, I think.
That could just be the breeze here, gentlemen and ladies at home. Just playing with that ball.
That's number 12, Michael Hart there, who's the kicker for second grade. Yes, Pavi, it's probably one of the things that differentiates league from Union. It's the culture, it's the camaraderie. You can go anywhere in the world and say you play rugby, and within a couple of beers, you're singing songs and having a great time together. So, mate, I really do hope some of these league players actually stick around and get to feel a bit more about that. So there's big Jim Bellamy hitting the ball up there again, just getting shy of the 10-metre line.
YouTube star Jim Bellamy.
Man. I must say the big man is going for a lot of work today. The coaches will be happy with him so far.
I think with Bella, he's one of those forwards that could, if he lost 50 kilos, he'd be a handy back. He's got good hands. He's got a good first sort of step. He's a pretty handy prop to have out there.
So we spoke earlier that the people with dirty dishes who haven't done the dishwashing last night are holding the ball. Do you think his house is full of dirty dishes?
I can guarantee you, Matty does not stand for that. So
no.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's a big rap. A man that washes his dishes and catches the ball.
I think we've now got the 38th scrum for the first half.
Yes.
Five and a half. Oh yeah, almost 6 minutes to go.
What have you been seeing in the scrum, Singer? Who's got dominance, you reckon?
Mate, definitely Coffs Harbour at the moment. When Wigo was on there, it seemed to be okay. Bellamy did get popped at one stage, but now with Moose, they've got some solid weight there. You can see that front row's just getting bent.
Just barbars there were just standing up there. I don't think they could
handle the weight. They've got to get that ball out quicker. He's gone wide, it's popped up and it's him and he's knocked it on. They hasn't blown the whistle.
Help him!
Stuart now, he's called it.
Barbars just seem a bit flat out there, I think. Not sure whether it's the coastal heat or the drive over, but they're not.
Paffy, 100%. We mentioned that earlier, and you can see there by the sweat on the brow of the referee Brian, who spent many a year down at the Jindabyne Bush Pigs. This heat on a beautiful August.
It's hot out there. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I'm still sweating from the game. It was a warm one. I think that might have played into our favour. We might have had a bit of younger legs than Barbars.
I tell you what, I can't see any here at the moment, except in the commentary box, but I think we're okay. But if there are any gingers here, we may need to make sure we've got some fire extinguishers in here, because there's a good chance.
I think Rusty over on the far sideline, the ref's in a bit of trouble. I saw him lathering up with quite a lot of sunscreen before.
The SPF 50.
Yeah, I think I saw SPS 100. I didn't know that existed, but.
Mac had a loose carry there.
Good. The hair.
Soul glow to Stewart. He's got it around the outside. He's juggled it out to Michael Emil.
I think that's Jackie Collins on the wing out there, actually. JC's been between first and second grade. He's a snappers junior. Well, I think you saw there Stewie McVicar. He's quality. He's a former country junior rep. He would not be out of place in first grade. I dare say he'll probably be getting an early rest in second grade and benching for first. He's for a bloke his size, he definitely plays well above his weight. And
He's just stepped in there to the 5'8" position. That was
Was
forward.
forward.
And yeah,
Yeah.
anybody with a protractor that
Isn't
they
that-
used in year
is that-
5 could see that.
is that commentator's curse? I think we've just wrapped him. There was Bernard Foley was here previously watching that. That looked a bit like the Tars trying to do a backline move.
Oh,
I did put the reds to the sword though.
Yeah.
yes. No, we were just saying that that Stuart's hair today looks absolutely fantastic. His
Yeah.
dad said he was watching Coming to America last night, and it's gone to soul glow. But
No, he's,
it's a toss up between hair of the day between Oscar Edwards.
it's got to be Oscar.
With
It's
that
got
Joe
to be Oscar.
Dirt. He looks fantastic.
It's
Is
fresh.
it Tiger King nowadays?
No, it's a fresh cut today.
Could be
Actually,
Tiger King.
he got a haircut yesterday, Oscar. So fresh shave on the side. So he's
Come on,
gonna be a
halfback,
big
you gotta get
chance.
that ball in.
Do you volunteer at half time, Pappy, to find out who's Barbara is so we give him a shout out?
I think it's a home job, to be honest.
Ooh. Well, we did have the commentator in 3rd grade was Gus Wilson from Jolly Roger Barber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Gus, good value.
Very
great
honourable
value, great supporter of rugby here on the Midnight
I'm not
Coast.
sure.
And very knowledgeable.
As a forward here, I've been guilty of this as a back, but I always wonder about a team that's down on the scoreboard kicking the ball away when they get a bit of field position, like Barbars just did. I think
Agreed.
you've got to.
Got to keep ball in hand.
I got the funny feeling they're waiting for that wind in the second half to come home with wet sails.
Wasn't really that bad out there today with the wind. It's sort of blowing across the field more than anything. I think on a day like today, you keep ball in hand and you try and tire the opposition out. If you're kicking the ball away and defending all day, you're going to be blowing by half time.
You'll see Coffs Harbour here go very quick as they've just done because the
too
ball
quick.
wasn't ready.
Trouble.
There's a bit of angst there between the line out.
I think Bella was laying down the law there at the back.
You might have heard that on there. Beautiful sideline commentary. Good to see. Oh, the snapper turtle.
This is Dane again.
Dane is relentless with the leg drive there. He's still going, laying the ball back nicely.
I think that.
Unlucky there.
I,
Very unlucky.
I didn't see much of a release there, but
Who's number 18 from Barbars? Because you got to just play to what the ref, whistles.
in
And that
release
was
from the
good
tackler?
work.
yeah, I didn't see much release from the
agreed,
tackler.
agreed. I've always been the school of thought that when you go into that tackle, the best thing is to clap the hands so the referee hears it, not only just sees it.
Yeah.
But he's made up for that with a big hit there, Dane.
I mean, watching all that play school was beneficial as a kid.
Well, Macca, the pretty boy's actually gone in and done some work as well. Almost lost the mouth guard.
He'll be banned from the.
Yes, and hands on there. Well done from the little halfback.
I must
Lockie
say,
Daniel.
Lockie Daniel last week down at Barraville had an absolute blinder. He's a very, very handy player and doesn't mind. All the nines you'll see hiding around the back of the ruck and not making many tackles. He'll defend in the front line. He's a tough.
Oh, the
tough
ball
player.
hasn't gone out. The winger's there.
Great
It's
work
number
by-
11, Jesse Rogers.
Oh.
He's tapped back in himself. Oscar, Joe Dirt has done the tackle himself.
I think they'll learn that Oscar doesn't mind putting his head
In the
literally
wrong
anywhere.
place, yes.
So
We've seen that at the pub many a time.
yeah, if you run it straight back at Oscar, he'll most of the time he'll chop you.
Barbars are getting angry here. You can see they've got some real angst about them.
20
Actually
Yeah, that's
he's
poor.
knocked it on. They're playing the whistle.
just looking over
Come back to the penalty.
20 seconds to half time on the scoreboard here. This is an interesting phase of play. If Barbars go in at 10-0, their coach won't be too angry. No pun intended, but they're going for a mountain of defensive work.
It's a quick tap and go.
Oh,
Gone to the big fella.
man.
Big Bear's gone in for the tackle, so's Jimmy. Got to get him on the ground. Coffs Harbour, one player's gone in there.
I think the tap and go there might be a sign that.
Oh, Moose was going for the intercept. Oscar's put his body on the line,
Oh,
and Trent's been absolutely pumped. The referee's
Oh,
saying
it's
play
on, it's on.
The
The
winger's
Olympics
coming
might be
back.
off issue. Here's the sprint on.
He's knocked it on.
Oh!
He's called and knocked on. He has.
And it'll be half time. He's going to be saved by the
Yep.
bell here. Bit of a
Jordan
James,
Vega saved by the bell.
a bit of a James Bond theme there.
that's
Oh,
half time. I'm going to go down and help out Quirky on the rest of the game. It's good. I'm coming.
Thanks, Mr. Paff. I hope viewers at home have enjoyed the game as much as we have up here. That has been a very solid game of second grade in the first half. Where's your tip from here?
Mate, look, it's interesting. I think there's a good chance that Coffs Harbour, if they consolidate and just get some phase play happening, I can't see we've seen anything more than 6 or 8 phases in a row. If we can get into the double digits and get the Barbars going, like moving forward, moving sort of backwards on their back feet, that there's a good opportunity for Coffs Harbour to consolidate and get some points on the board.
I feel like they're breaking the A-line every second or third phase. They up that ante, we could see some, but this has been a good game. Stick around.
We're just in Tide now having a look at the Barbars. What's the coach saying to the boys now?
But he'd just be telling them to make sure they're not overcommitting to the ruck. I think that's their biggest concern at the moment, is that when they're Coffs Harbour are recycling quickly, it's their set piece that's probably definitely going to let them down. They really need to tighten up their scrums, and they need to get their line out sorted. For the simple fact that there's been a lot of drop ball, there's a lot of opportunity for the Barbars to improve their game around that set piece.
The coach looks very positive there.
So we've now moved over to Coffs Harbour, and I think it'd be what we just said before, is that he wants to see continuum. Good, just get back to simple structure, hands on the ball, 1 and 2 out, just hitting the ball straight, recycling the ball quickly, and giving the backs out wide an opportunity. If the forwards have the chance, I think they'll do some pick and goes inside the 22. But it's just going to get back to basics. And as I said, if we can get some continual face play happening and getting the Barbars on the back foot, the opportunities will rise for Coffs Harbour.
Yeah, I think the coach is just talking about converting the dominance into points, like not to rush. They probably just went a bit quick then. Points will come if they continue up with that intensity. But look, this is a good game, and I'm going to put my money with the Barbars with the wind.
Really?
I just feel it. They've come a long way. They've found 3 grades today, which is an awesome effort. It's great signs for bush community rugby. It's I just feel like they've got a point to prove here. And everyone knows that Bushrip's better after a win.
Correct. It does seem though that their water boy has lost their water carrier, because he's just carrying around a white sack. He seems like Santa.
It's not Josh Rader, the former pest from Southern Cross University Marls, is it? Would you like a refreshment, sir?
I'd love one, actually.
I'll get you one.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Of course, 35-minute halves today in this heat. Luckily, we've got a bit of breezes picked up now. How do you think they're feeling? I mean, look, 10-0. It's very close.
It is very close. It's anyone's game. Like, it's not. It hasn't been dominant in one way that you feel as though it's going to, it's going to swing really hard in the second half. Coffs Harbour have spent a lot of time in the opposition's half and not been able to come away with the points. Having said that, Barbars haven't had the opportunity down in the opposition's half to actually get some points on the board. So if Barbars can continually hold out the defence and actually try and get some field advantage, it could be anyone's game.
It took a while for the coach to put the weapon on, Moose. We saw the forwards really start to dominate once the Moose machine came on.
Most definitely, yeah. Matthew Joyce, he's a Coffs Harbour legend. He's been around for many, many years. He'd be really giving some of these young fellas a bit of a word up and making sure their head's on straight leading into this second half. But I have to say, probably some of the standouts for Coffs Harbour so far would have to be the number 8, Dane Cross. He's had some great yardage, some very big run-ups, and also the second row, Josh Cobain. He looks like a gazelle on steroids while he's running out there.
Is it Yaya running off the bench?
It does seem Wonga has. He's on the bench. He's just come off to maybe just have a bit of a chat to the fellas. But it'll be interesting to see if he actually gets a run on. So we've had a bit of an interchange happening. We've got Trent Withers is off. So it'll be interesting to see who's going to be jumping at number 2 in the line out.
Yaya hasn't scored today.
Well, that's an anomaly.
That's rather unusual. So I think that's probably why he's on the bench for second grade. Is he's looking for some points.
Most definitely, because I think his wife makes him sleep on the lounge when he gets home if he doesn't score a try. So he ready here for the second half at Bay Range Rugby Park. It's a beautiful afternoon for second grade. Brian Marshall, the referee, has been doing a fantastic job. Fair and impartial. Been letting some fair play run along, but at the same time, there's been some basic schoolboy errors that we should really want to try and see happen. Like that. Ball going out on the full and coming back for a scrum on halfway.
And of course, on the chacha over there, that you'd have played with the great man Matthew Quirk.
Yes, Matthew Quirk, the Quirky. He'd thank you very much there, mate. Just got some refreshments.
Yes, needed up here.
Yeah, Quirky is a lifetime member of the Coffs Harbour Snappers now. He's got the jacket. He's filled many a role. Currently running the sidelines in second grade. We're just saying that it was some simple schoolboy errors like kicking out on the full from restarting the game. That it's going to be the real thing is going to be the difference today. You know, holding onto the ball, not coming in from the side of the ruck, just the simple basic stuff. So Coffs Harbour, nice solid scrum there on halfway. He's kicked it through to looking for field position, but there's only one chaser.
Too deep?
There's only one chaser. He can't take it back himself. He's got to run it. And he's going to get tackled, and it's going to be
5 metre scrum to the
5 metre
Knights.
scrum.
I have noticed from up high in the commentary box here that the coaches have pulled the reins and put Leroy Danger Davis on the field. I've just got to catch his number, but watch him. He could be the difference here. Number 17.
17.
Definitely not a prop, by the way.
What positions does he come into?
I'm going to put out on women, say on the side.
I'd say he's probably replaced Trent Withers. So would he be jumping in the line out number 2 as well?
Look, I highly doubt it.
I think they'll probably move Zane Ryman into number 2 then. So who'll be their 4 jumper? Cobain?
Dane Cross, has he jumped?
No, I don't think Dane Cross is actually jumping at all.
He's having a blinder though. He probably could do anything today.
Correct. Yeah, we mentioned that before that he's been doing great. He could pick off the back of the ruck here. No, scrum's gone down. He has. He's picked and gone. He's looking for it. Hasn't made it. They've got to get quick recycle.
He keeps playing like this.
Come on, Lockie. He's gone fast to Cobain. He's trying to run around them.
High jump.
He's looking for a... Yes, he's offloaded there to Macca. Macca's gone wide.
Danger man,
and he's found the hole, and he's dummied, and he's gone himself.
I think he got his times wrong, the Danger man. I think he probably should be at on at 3:15.
I agree. He's got some solid skills there.
Someone check his watchmaker. It might be a Casio because I think he's got the time wrong. Oh well. That is the perfect start for the Knights there.
Correct.
That's really going to take the energy out of the Barbars.
I don't think they were expecting to be back on their trial line this early in the second half, but it comes from basic mistakes where you're kicking out on the full, you don't give yourself the greatest opportunity to start the game in the opposition's half.
Don't forget that great kick back and the chase. There was 4 Knights players there.
Yes.
The kick's only good as its chase, and that was a good chase.
So look, Cobain seems to be very high in his running with his big long legs. I called it before. I'm giving him the gazelle on steroids tag today.
I know we've missed out on Tokyo this year, but is that the triple jump?
Could be. Could be.
Yes. So if you're watching, leave him in rugby, please. You've taken enough people. Oh.
So who we got going for the conversion from the sideline here?
I think he's the one that towed it through for the great kick that resulted in the 5 metre scrum.
Number 10, Mackenzie Davis.
Ooh,
Davidson.
I don't think so.
No? Who's kicking?
I'm not sure. We need a big mirror over there, don't we, for the backs?
He's got the height on it. It's gone straight across the face.
Touchies aren't interested. They're thinking about where the next drink's coming from.
He's done the right thing and picked up his kicking too.
Yes. It's good to see that nowadays.
That was actually number 12, Michael Hart.
You ever seen anyone try to pick the sand up after they kicked off the sand?
Yes.
I still think we should bring that back.
Correct. Okay, here we go. Barbar's kicking off again to restart the game. Straight down to Cobain. That's the Bear.
That's the Bear. They look so similar.
He's gone a little flick out the back to Z-Man.
Z-Man.
He's gone down quite good, recycling the ball.
Oh, here he is, Leroy Danger Davis with a good run.
They're gone quick again. Our hands wide. Out to Oscar, and he's called forward.
He's been hot in the forward pass today.
That's the 3rd, I think.
Yes. One that stopped the try, the biggest one.
Correct.
It didn't join us in the first half. But it's an early whistle. So you back a ref that early whistles all the time.
Yes.
Well, let's see what the Barbars are made of here. This is probably their best chance in 40 minutes of football so far. And at 15-0 down, this is the time.
So we've got Buffer Abra at number 10 there. His inside there is Jaden Smith. His 13 is Eugene Quinlan. 14, Jack Smith is in close. And his blind winger, number 11, Jesse Rogers, is standing in there behind the 10. So there could be a number of different combinations they're going to run here. You could see the 11 swing out wide. He could cut in close.
I want to prop forwards that ours have back play, which might as well be Harry Potter magic. I'm going to say 11's going to take an inside ball.
I could say, yes, I agree, because you know what? It all comes down to body language when you're reading the body language. So you can see every other single player except the inside centre has their outside foot forward.
Yes.
It means that they've got their shoulders right and they're the way they're actually looking to run, where he's actually going to be running a dummy line. It's a knock on. Unlucky there.
The set piece of the Knights is just starting to shine through. Like, they probably edged the first half 60-40, but I'm just seeing them starting to get more dominance, which spells trouble for the Barbars. That wind is picking up though, so the Barbars are still in this game. Don't go nowhere. And don't forget the big first go close at 3:15. Good scrum by the Knights. Oh, he's got a long boot in this 5'8". Oh, that is a great kick. That's a 50-metre kick. I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's hot, and you don't like getting turned around and walk 50 metres back down the field. It hurts.
It's been a feast of rugby, hasn't it? At 11 o'clock this morning. So, what's the 18 slide? Eh? I've got the 14s, the 16s, the 18s, the 4s, the 3rds, the 2nds.
Good line out by the Barbars. Here comes the hare. LV pass to Tiger King. To the danger man around his bootlaces. Oh. Good defence there by Ginger Megs, 12 on the side. Correct name, Jaden Smith. Well done, sir. The Knights have definitely slowed down a little bit in the second half. The set pieces were very snappy in the first, the line-outs. Well, here comes the hare. Oh, well contained there by Barbars on the foul wing. They've gone back to the dominance of the scrum. Could this be a pushover? Crucial part of the game here 26 minutes ago. 15-0 lead to the Knights, with the Barbars defending their own line. Oh, another cup of tea, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's the 4th cup of tea tonight. Good scrum there by the Knights. Pushing hard, oh, taken by Dayton. Oh, great offload out the back. And number 9's fell over the line for a great try there.
So good try scored there by... Lachlan
Daniel. A great pop out by Dane Cross. Blinder, and so far for me, high up in the coach's points.
Yeah, most definitely. I think he'd be definitely on the board for the 3 points so far.
Yes, still a while to go, but great work. And again, we saw their scrum being the difference.
It's the set piece for the Harbour Knights. Big Bear getting a rest, coming off the field.
How many times do you think they practiced that move, dropping the number 8 off the back and coming around for, is that a set play?
Yes, but I reckon done in the front bar of the local establishment, the Tormina or the Coast. It's not a football play, is it?
No. Tell you what, the Barbars are calling for the water, and Santa with his sacks coming out again.
Yes. That breeze has not eventuated the points for the Barbars yet.
No, you may have gone a bit early on your pick there.
Yes.
Oscar Edwards is giving the kick from the sideline a go.
Yes, Tiger King's out there. Oh, that's
Struck
nice.
it well. He's just missed it.
Touchy's unhappy again. They're wondering where their next drink comes from.
So it's 20-0
23 minutes to go.
to Coffs Harbour Knights versus the Armidale Barbars here at Bay Range Rugby Park.
Yes, on a beautiful autumn day. Sorry, not autumn, winter.
Winter.
I just can't tell the time anymore of COVID, sorry. Oh, good take there by Cobain and looking to the sun. That is a hard spot to take the ball at this field. Dropped many of them there. Oh, good one by Danger Davis. Try scorer. Oh, scrum half queened out. Oh, here he goes again. Is he got the 3 points already in the back pocket? Possibly. The Barbars still look keen defence though. They're not laying down about a fight.
Still we've got McVicker there hitting it up. He's
Oh, Danger Davis.
Danger Davis. He's looking. He's got Cobain on the inside.
Cobain.
He's got Jimmy Bellamy on the outside. Jimmy's low, unfortunately.
If it was a
Left
pie,
it.
he would have called it.
The ref hasn't blown the whistle, so it's play on.
Oh no.
It's unfortunate there for Jimmy.
Yes. I think he had a pie beckoning, a meat pie if he caught that.
He was striding out looking for that ball. We've turned it
Danger
over again.
Davis.
Oscar Edwards down the outside. He's got no one in front of him. He's going for the corner. Straighten it up, make it easier for his kick. Great try in the corner there. Unfortunate there for Jimmy Bellamy.
Yes.
Just, it wasn't his fault. The ball wasn't just up in his face.
No, I don't see the coach's manual bounce pass to a 130 plus front rower anywhere. But it ended up in the end. And that was actually the bench weapon. Leroy Danger Davis in 17 with the steal and the good pass to the winger.
Well, he started the play earlier on in the movement back in the Harbour Knights in the Harbour Knights half, where he's done a really good solid hit up and created some yards and then been able to look for their offload. So yeah, so tell me a bit more about this guy.
Well, first correction, Leroy Danger Divine. Apology. Halfway to Armidale up there at Dorrigo. So a good effort to come down the training each week. And he's been playing the house down. I was surprised to see him at Barrowville in a couple of weeks ago in 4th grade. Very good player, good runner, good tackle. I think he's had a bit of league in his background, but he's starting to probably be more rugby orientated. And yeah, I just think he's got all the skills and got a bit of polish, in all areas. So very good coaching to keep him in the back pocket for the second half by a 2nd grade coach.
Yeah.
A luxury that many coaches around community rugby would love to have.
Oscar's had the shot and converted his own try from 5 metres in, 22 metres out. That takes Coffs Harbour 25, Armidale Barbars 0, with 20 and a half minutes to go. So really, I think the Barbars are going to be hard get to get on the scoreboard here with this game unless they can really fix their set piece. But ball goes down to Cobain. He's caught it just inside the 22. He's caught up in traffic. He stands very well in the tackle and waits for his support there. So they've
Great upper body strength.
gone to ground. Once again,
3 points elect, Dane.
Dane Cross, he's absolutely doing fantastic at the moment. Hit that ball up well, but unfortunately, he's held on. He didn't get his support there quick enough.
And this could be Barbar's first intrusion into the 22 this half.
Do they just take the points? Or
Duck. They want to get rid of the duck egg, you reckon?
no, they've taken the quick tap, straight into the front rower.
The spider legs out there.
They're going wide. Oh, was that a prop? And he got hit late by Cobain. Very late. Oh, well, it wasn't high, so I'm going to say that he's putting an effort in for the Oscars.
Touchy's come on to have a chat about it.
Yeah, they did like the camera.
It was definitely late, but I don't think there was any height in it.
That's the ginger touch, Judge. You might be looking for the shade from the referee to get out the sun.
I think Cobain's in trouble here. There's a good chance that he's going to be shown the cheese.
He's going to be pulling out a card.
He might get an early seed
it could be the yellow. It is. He's gone to the pocket. He's showing him, and there's my slice of Gouda. You're off.
And
10 minutes in the bin there for Josh Cobain, unfortunately. So we're going to be a second rower down.
10 years ago in our day, like they going to be buying the man a beer.
And I must say, a horrible time, because 10 minutes later he gets the first hot shower. Now he has to go back out 8 minutes to go.
So really, Barbar's on the attack here. They're inside the 22. They're looking for a quick recycle.
Oh, penalty advantage.
Penalty advantage. They've got numbers. He's put it on the toe. That's one thing I suppose. He's got the penalty advantage.
Could this be the spark the Barbars need?
They've tapped and gone quickly. He's looking to spread it wide. Hands. He's got to give it. No. Great tackle there by Josh. No. Stuart McVicker.
I thought it was the hair. 18, good run. Good strong run.
Held up there by Michael Hart.
Well done.
It's a maul. He's got to hold it. He's got to get it out. It's not going to come out. It'll be a Harbour ball.
Is that the Harbour Knights or the Great Wall of China defence today?
They've done very well.
Oh, that is great defence. So this is scrum, down a second rower. Could this be a chance for the Barbars to attack?
Well, I think, we've still got Wiggo and James Bellamy in the front row there, so I think they should be able to hold them up. You've still got Bear in the second. No, Bear's off as well. So I'm not sure who's playing second row for Coffs Harbour at the moment with Coban and Bear off.
Nothing fires the team up like a tight head 5 metres out.
I think Dane Cross, the number 8, has actually moved up into second row just there. So they're down to number 8.
Another string to the bow to the 3-point elect. 15 minutes to go.
And we're looking to Mackenzie to clear this kick, are we?
You think with 14 men down, you'd want to waste as much time on the clock.
Correct.
A former...
He's going to run it.
Oh, coaches I've hard in mouth here. Just retain
the ball's
that
there.
ball.
He's got to pick and go.
Oh,
once again, Dane Cross, absolutely fantastic running of the ball today. He seriously has been best on field. But... he's just not getting the support there when he's making the yards.
The Barbars won't go away here, so don't leave. I think they could make...
They've gone tap and go again quickly.
Back to spider leg number 4, Taylor Adams.
And they've knocked it on. It's gone quick ball. Who's got it?
Oh, Danger Man. They've contained him well. The big boot
just hold it. Yep. Advantage over.
He kicks well, short, long.
Oh, knocked it on again. Off to Trent. Trent Withers is looking for some space. He's got to offload it.
Oh, Leroy Danger Divine.
He's put it on the toe. He's kicked it out. Okay, so we've now got a line out to Coffs Harbour. 5 metres out from the Barbars line. 27-0, 15 minutes to go.
That's what the Barbars did in the drive over, but they haven't had much luck near the line. They must have drove under a ladder or smashed it a bit.
So we're down a line out participants. So they've gone to a short man up to Trent, down to Lockie Davidson. Good ball to Mackenzie. Out wide, he's tapped it on quickly. Oscar Edwards has got the ball. He's got Stewart outside him. He's looking for the line. Oscar making it himself. There we go. Great try there by Coffs Harbour.
Great try by the winger there. Second grade winger, Josh Sketchley, scored 5 last week. This bloke is quickly catching him. And kudos, the danger man, number 13, Shade Pearman, tapping that ball on to continue that play.
It is quite a long drive down from the table ends. I mean, how do you think the guys have made the journey? Do you think that they're struggling with the oxygen levels down here?
Mate, it could just be the sea breeze.
Yeah.
100% could be the sea breeze that's affecting them. But no, full credit to the Armidale Barbars. It really only has been the set piece that's let them down today. Coffs Harbour quick with their lineouts. They're not giving the Barbars the chance to set and compete. You've got someone like Trent Withers who gets up very high and has been putting pressure on their ball, so they're having to look to throw over the back. You've got the front row of Wiggins, Jimmy Bellamy and Moose, with the second row of someone like Cobain and Bear that's been able to put some solid pressure on their scrum.
That's a big pack.
It really comes into a mental part of the game when you've got your backs knocking the ball on, kicking the ball out. When you've got to go to scrum to line out and you're not competitive, it really does start to play a big part of your game. Oscar converting his try a second time. He's had a stab at that one and it's gone wide again.
Couldn't repeat his earlier kick from the same spot that went over the black dot.
So that still leaves the score 32-0 to the Coffs Harbour Knights.
13 minutes to go.
Over the Armidale Barbars.
And the two first grade packs are warming up in the background there. It's going to be a clash.
This is going to be a fantastic game of rugby here this afternoon.
Yeah, please don't go nowhere.
Yes, if you're at home, if you're watching it online on Facebook, on YouTube, give us a shout out, give it a share. Special thanks to Kyle Hands, who's been here the whole time. Unfortunate there for an attempt at a catch and a knock on there by number 18 for Coffs Harbour. I'm not sure what the name is there.
This is just a garlic bread. The Tormini Palmy main game is coming up in about 20-25 minutes. So cancel your afternoon plans. Ring your parent-in-laws and say you can't come to afternoon tea. Stay here. This is much better. On your lounge room, on your TV, live rugby from Coffs Harbour from Bain Range Park. It couldn't get any better apart from being here, and I hope to see you back very soon.
So a good opportunity for the Barbars here.
Oh, another cup of tea, another scrum reset.
Another scrum reset here.
I think we've got 6 now.
So Cobain still has, what, another 5 minutes to go before he can come back on. So
He's played well. They put him Cotton Wool for first grade.
Oh, no, I think he'll come back. So Coffs Harbour are down one man for their scrum. So they're going, I think, short on the blind side by the looks of it, because they've still got a number 8 locking the scrum in. So there's no blind side breakaway. So really, I'm quite surprised that they're not actually going to, the Barbars wouldn't be looking to capitalise on that and go to the blind.
The winger,
No, they haven't. They've gone straight to
12, 13.
That's
good
soft
run.
defence there.
Oh, Vantage. To
Knock
the
on.
Barbars.
Yep, he's gone wide straight away to that winger. He's kicking it. This is the biggest problem at the moment,
Take
that
it back,
they
I think.
are kicking the ball away.
Probably advantage again, but they haven't taken the last couple very good. I think ball in hand is the key now.
So I think Barbars looking for a nice quick tap and go again here.
11 to go. Ooh, high again. A lot of penalties. Could someone be going to join Cobain in the naughty chair?
Barbars relentless with their attack here. Coffs Harbour need to be stringent in their defence, standing in the line, calling their man out. That's it, stepping forward, taking the hit.
Yeah, good footwork at the line there by 19.
Coffs Harbour really needed to get on the front foot and close the space there. They're letting the opposition come straight up to them. So they're going to go quick here, tap and go.
Oh, the big boy.
To the big boy.
18.
He's driving towards the line. Jimmy Bellamy needs to
Angus
get in his
Eden.
face. He's knocked the ball on. Bellamy's picked the ball up, sniffed it out. Stewart's there at the back. They're going to go straight back to and good clearance kick, but it hasn't made touch.
Good hands by Pat Frost there.
We need to come forward in a line. Coffs Harbour, there's holes everywhere.
He's taken it himself though.
It took Lockie Daniel, the halfback, to get up there and make that tackle now.
Had a good game,
Coffs
that
Harbour really need to set themselves in defence. There's a lot of...
3 metres out probably. Oh, I think someone's going to join Cobain in the 80 chair. He might have to move over, make some room.
It's relentless pressure here from the Barbars. They should come away with some points pretty soon.
Yeah, they deserve it. this has been a good passage of 5-10 minutes while Cobain's on the bench.
That's it, Coffs Harbour. You need to really get up there in their face, close that space out. Pushed him back 10 metres so far.
Yes.
Come up in one line. Jimmy Bellamy, hands on knees. Come on, mate. You need to be standing up there. Another penalty.
Cobain's going to have to move over.
This has got to be 5 penalties in the last 3 minutes here against Coffs Harbour.
Big Wiggins is captain, Daddy Wiggins.
Referee Brian Marshall having a chat to Mr. Wiggins and explaining to him, mate, you've had so many infringements against your players here. The next one here, I will actually tell them that I've got a big slice of brie in my pocket.
And a question, the Barbars are pulling attack. They don't want the referee to spend 2 minutes telling them not to cheat. They want to play here.
Actually, it could be...
There's no injury time in this game. I'd much prefer to see the Barbars be
The Z-Man's getting a word to at the moment, and he's been given the brie.
Mr. Cobain, move over.
There is. Coffs Harbour down to 13 players. That's the end of the game there, so Coffs Harbour are going to have to see...
He gets the first hot shower.
Yeah, so Coffs Harbour are going to have to see this game out with 14 men with 32-0. So really, it's going to come down to their strong defence and then capitalising on any mistakes to try and further their scoreboard. Barbars going wide. It's 2 on 3 out wide there. Some more. They've got to hold it up. Hold it up. It's not going anywhere there. Referee Brian Marshall. No. Yes, blowing the whistle. Taken in.
I'm not sure about you, but I think they left the back game plan somewhere on the highway between Dorrigo and here.
Cobain, yes, so there's 8 minutes left, so Cobain's back on. So it was really only about 45 seconds that Coffs Harbour down to 13 men there.
Yeah.
So Cobain will come back in, apologise to the ref, and get back into his normal position in the second row.
Yeah, it's probably strengthening that scrum that did struggle a little bit with him out.
Barbar's making some substitutions, a couple of front rowers there, sucking in the big ones, hands on heads.
Do I spot a bit of Snappers royalty to Dassel at the back there at number 8?
I think you could be correct there. I think you definitely could be correct. Mate, he would come on for the last 7 minutes actually. So, Coffs Harbour scrum feed, solid scrum there, even with one player.
The danger man kicks.
That's it's probably not ideal what he wanted. It's only got him just over the 22. So we're going to be, I think Coffs Harbour will be really looking to Trent Withers here to get up and contest this line out, put some pressure on the Barbars again. They haven't really had an answer in their line-outs at the moment.
Playing football for so long, if you concede points now, will the coach be happy?
Oh, look, probably not. See, there we go. Trent putting pressure on. Yeah. Coffs Harbour ball. No, he's knocked it on. And the ref's laying play on.
18 for Barbars off the benches. Really give him some zip.
Most definitely. It's a big hit there. Oh, Mackenzie coming in, actually making an attempt.
Offside,
Ball's come loose.
He looked a mile
and
offside.
Chatting to the referee.
This one, coaches don't like that. That's how you get extra laps on Tuesday night at training.
Referees don't like that. So Barbars have had a quick tap and go. Spread out wide. He's gone back onto the inside of the big number 22, who's been taken by Cobain. They've gone quick out wide. It's a cut 3 there. Big hands.
That's 50.
Got the shoelaces. It's gone wide. He's hoping to gap, and it's knocked it on. Unfortunate. Look, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen,
did break the mirror.
It's a comedy of errors for the Barbars here today. The one opportunity they've had, it's just gone haywire. So
don't check your channel. You're not on ABC2 comedy. This is live rugby, but this could be a comedy skit show. I feel sorry for them. They've been brave all day, but the execution in the 22 just hasn't been up there with the Knights. 5 minutes to go. Can they get on the scoreboard?
32-0. Coffs Harbour over Armidale Barbars. It's a 22 dropout. He's put a good punt on that. It's made it to just shy of the 10-metre line. And he's going to Gary Owen it back up. Stuart McVicker, the Soul Glow, he's caught it just outside the 22. So he's going to have to run it himself, or he's looking for some play.
Good tackle by the Barbars.
Straight into the Barbars defence. Recycling
well.
the ball quickly. Lockie Daniels off to Jim Bellamy. Jimmy Bellamy with the step. He's in space. He's got to find the support on the inside to Michael.
Danger, Devon. The danger man.
Jimmy Bellamy. Tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, he can sniff it out like
That won't make Fox Sports this week like his effort last week.
No.
That was still pretty good.
That was great. That was great effort there. Jimmy Bellamy with the left-right step.
Isn't he a beautiful specimen of a man when he opens his gate and starts to gallop?
Oh.
That is it. It's opening the gate. It's Jimmy Bellamy opening the gate. He gets that step going, the palm, and he just needs the support. He had it there. It was the next pass that let them down, unfortunately. But full credit to Jimmy. He has not stopped this entire game.
He's 70 minutes into a rugby game here and running like he hasn't even been out there yet. Like, that is good stamina for a man of his size.
Most definitely.
Well done.
Barbars to feed the scrum.
Another cup of tea here. This is where we find the character of each team. Who wants to work in the last 5 minutes?
Well, Coffs Harbour are going to be down to only 14 men for the rest of this game, so really you'd be hoping that the Barbars could try and get some points on the board.
I think they're all still sucking the big ones in there. It looks like he's having an asthma attack. Props don't run like that very often, do they?
No.
Only from their wives.
No. Jimmy's got his head up. It's a good bind there.
For context at home, this is first versus fourth.
Ooh,
Knights being first. So this is
put
a
some
good
good
show
pressure on
by the
there.
Knights.
They're going to run it. He stepped back inside. He's got no support. He's looking for the hole there, and Joey Didassel cleaned that up. It's a knock on, and the referee's blown his whistle.
Scrum 42 today now. I think the scrum machine can stay out the way for training on Tuesday night. I think they've done enough.
Yeah, I think the enforcer's got a week off. Coffs Harbour front row, Wiggo and Jimmy Bellamy are meandering over to the scrum.
Well, we have a break in play, and because we have ads to show after full time, no, just kidding. Have a quick think about the 3-2-1. We might come back in the next play to give out.
Yeah, most definitely.
We don't have a novelty check today. It got lost in the mail. Sorry.
No, 3-2-1 for sure. Coffs Harbour inside the Barbars half, just inside the 10-metre line. Solid scrum there. Joey's going to pick up the back, and he's going to have a run himself.
Here he goes, Mr.
He's
Incredible
turned
himself.
around. He's offloaded there to Lockie Daniels.
He's had a good game.
He's taken it into tackle. There's no halfback.
Oh, Danger Divine.
Danger Divine has stepped up. He's got to put Mackenzie's put it on the toe. You've got Joe Dirt on the outside, and everyone's going to let it run into touch. Look, that's actually not a bad play there because it's keeping the pressure on the Barbars down inside their 22. Their line-out has not been great all day. While yes, Coffs Harbour are down to 14 men. There's a good chance here that Trent Withers could probably put some pressure on and maybe steal the ball.
I must say, whoever the Knights kicking coach is, the kicking has been divine. They've turned around the big man of the Barbars all day.
The thing with the Coffs Harbour's kicking versus the Barbars kicking today, any kicks they've done in play has been with purpose.
Yes.
It hasn't just been for the fact of I don't have an
Cobain
option.
on the burst, 5 metres out. This is trouble. This has tried written all
runs
over it.
so high, and he has scored the try.
Yes.
He's got himself a redemption for the cheese earlier on and got himself a meat pie.
It's a big day when you get the cheese and a try.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you've nominated yourself for the boat race and now you've redeemed yourself.
Yes. And I do admit, he runs high, but he's strong.
He does. He's a tall second rower.
Yes.
As I said, I'm calling him the gazelle on steroids. But yeah, he does run with gusto, keeps his head up high, but he did make it over the line there. So well done.
The kind of play you'd love to see what would happen in the highest grade of the day. Would the better tackles of first grade be able to more contain someone running that high?
Yeah.
Something we'll probably see going forward if he keeps out the form. He's had a good game. Going back to 3-2-1 for the Knights.
Should we start with the one?
Yeah, I like to build the suspense.
Yeah, I'd have to say Jimmy Bellamy.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I think a front row it's always nice for front row to get some points, and Jimmy Bellamy has done exceptionally well today. He's been staunch. He's been shown some good leadership when the line out seemed to be a little bit messy, and misconversion there by Oscar Edwards.
I have to say, from my 1 point, Trent Withers, he's commanded that line out all day.
Yeah.
He has really taken the Barbars ball away from him.
Yeah,
so he's my one.
Well, he's actually my 2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's my 2 today. Trent Withers. He has definitely. It was the other set piece being the line out. He's been the one that's caused it in the mix. So Trent Withers is my number 2.
My 2 is the number 9, Lachlan Daniel. I thought he's commanded from the base of the breakdown very well, moved the troops very well. And
Cobain,
and
the
defended
Gazelle,
well.
looking for the offload. He's gone wide.
Oh, good hands.
Good hands. Macca's got the ball.
Danger
He's
man,
put it on the
danger man.
toe. Oh, what a ball on the
Over the
inside!
line.
That was fantastic. That was Champagne Rugby in itself. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen. If you weren't here to see it, you wouldn't believe it. That was beautiful rugby. Absolute beautiful rugby
Are
there.
we on 7-2? Is this the shoot shield or was this community rugby second grade in Coffs Harbour here on a beautiful day?
Wow. So
Is that going to change the distribution of the points? I mean, there was some spectacular. That was freakishly.
no. Look, in regards to the distribution of the points, I think we're both in agreement that number 8, Dane Cross, would be getting 3 points today. He has been exceptional in his gameplay. Led from the front,
runs.
hard runs, been fantastic.
Broke the A-line every time.
Yeah, most definitely.
Good hands.
Most definitely. So look, as Cobain's going to kick the conversion,
Yeah.
it's always nice when you see the John Eel-esque go for the
Yeah, the
go for the
headband
2
too,
points.
yep.
And he's got it. There we go.
I have
Ladies
to
and
say-
gents, that takes the score to 44-0.
If Dane Cross is playing when you tune on 155 next week, I'd be shocked.
Most
He's
definitely.
had a barnstorm of a game.
He's had a cracker of a game today.
I'm going to be. So maybe you can stay on the camera till Are you going to do first grade? Might as well.
Might as well, okay.
You happy?
Yeah, sure.
You happy?
Yeah, definitely included.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to go down and stop the live stream, and I'm going to switch over to first grade, and then I'll start it. Then I'll come back.
All right, I'm going
the
to.
camera in. Yeah, I'll
Great to see a tunnel there. Just recapping, the score is 42-0 to the Knights. Barbars, gallant effort. Main game is coming in about 10 minutes.